Crowd warmer.
Are you impressed by my prowess in the arts of entertainment? Nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd. And that crowd warmer has increased my profits by 60%, simply by showing a little honest appreciation for our show.
Fantastic! Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, it won't be the word.
Hey, stop that!
Is there
Today, I think, a king.
there no way to
the
pick this
great
thing up?
Sigurd and his rainbow of war machines. It is said.
Can I make a smoke screen? This is gonna be pretty violent, but
Fantastic. Sigurd himself. That
I invoke the harbor of flame!
so ardently did he crave creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his realm.
Heard any good tales, my friend?
no, bear, move. Dude, all of you freaking move out of the way. I'm trying to fireball here. Let's try flare. Alright, that made some smoke. Does that block line of sight?
It won't be.
Hey, you there!
No. Dang it. How?
Back for more, I see! Well, I can't say I'm surprised.
Today, I think. a king.
Bravo!
Like, it's not even letting me...
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, excuse me, it won't be the.
I mean, if I just keep doing this, will he attack me?
Stern chastisement in
Come
3,
on,
2.
come all, and see the amazing.
Oh my gosh. The guards came. Alright, I'll just reload. That's obviously not how to handle that situation. Hey, Chef Smitty, how's it going, buddy? Welcome, welcome. We're reloading the game because I just pissed off all the guards in town.
It is said, and this I have heard from a ghost who knew Elba, who knew Elliot, who is said to have known
Trying to
Sigurd
figure
himself,
out...
that the king had a great thirst for color.
Wait, can I teleport the head?
So ardently did
Let's
he
try
crave
that.
creamy blues and gory reds that he ordered a contest across his
Invalid target. Oh, man. If I teleport Reginald, will that make him mad? I mean, I would assume it would make him mad.
Come all, and see the amazing singing Stefan! Only sentient, severed.
I'm gonna try to teleport Reginald and then grab the head.
Oh, excuse me, I'm trying to prepare for the next show. Autographs will have to wait until the end.
What do you think you are doing?
Got it. Are we in combat? They're all sitting there watching a stage with no show going on. Okay, where is the basement he wanted me to take him to? Headless Nick. Bound to play. Reginald's cellar. Alright, where's Reginald's cellar? Esmeralda. I don't know whose house this is. Let's check this one. Wait, what? Oh, Jahan got stuck in conversation. Alright, let's see if Bear can, Yeah, he didn't call the guards. He just goes, ow, what'd you do that for? There we go. Alright, what is this? Reginald's house. Nice. This is the right house. I don't see a basement. Is it under the map? It is. Alright. Reginald's diary.
Treasure!
Is this gonna give us the quest update we need? A talking head. Katarina says it's the stuff of Source, but how can such a silly gag be the product of dark magic? It insists its name is Nick, but I think I'll call it Stefan. Now there's a name with the flair of the showman about it. Okay. Oh, wow, that was a lot of XP. I'm glad we did this. Okay, where's the head?
Ah, a little privacy at last. Out of earshot of that contemptible jester. We can finally speak freely. Where shall we begin?
Tell me about yourself.
My true name is Nick. In life, I was an entertainer aboard the ship of the famed Pontius Pirate. I once dared to
And I
defy
killed
him and
Pontius.
he
Well, I killed the
savagely
undead
beheaded me for
Pontius
the
Pirate.
attempt. Little did I know the abuse was only beginning. A wandering sorcerer, mad as the day is long, found my severed head on the beach and resurrected me. I spent months in his company listening to him blather on about his every inane opinion. When I asked him to return my head to my body, it must be in the Black Cove still, he became enraged and tossed my head into the sea. Reginald stumbled upon me some days later and consigned me into his horrid little show. I know not how long I've been entertaining slack-jawed imbeciles at the Seal Fair.
Alright, so you want to be reunited with your body?
More than anything. But the
2100
chances are
XP.
so slim with the Black Cove utterly infested with Pontius's undead cronies.
Which we killed yesterday.
My poor lost body is among them, sightless and silent in their vile company. For all I know, they're using it as a coat rack.
They were not.
Traveller, if there were any way you would brave the cove's depths and reunite me with myself, you'd be doing me the only kindness I'd have received in as long as my... It won't be the worst.
Alright. So, let's go to Derelict Harbor, which is the waypoint that was right by his body. His headless body.
The body stirs. The subtle slouch in its decayed shoulders suggest intense longing. A large, soggy chunk of flesh falls to the ship's floor with a melancholic thud.
Ew.
So this is what's to become of me, it seems
So
to
about
me.
your head.
Nick's body grows cold, then hot. Could it be, after all
How do I know
this
the temperature of
time,
his body? Was I checking it?
reunited? Could it be real? Could it be true? Tremors overtake its hands, its knees, and then...
Toes, legs, arms, fingers. A bit more rotten than when I last saw them, but who am I to look a gift self in the mouth? Oh, the feeling of air in my minimally perforated lungs. Well, not quite blood, but lovely ooze pumping through my only moderately decayed veins. What a joy it is, my friend. What an absolute joy.
So this implies that zombies have working yet oozy circulatory systems?
Now for my last unfinished business. Pontius Pirate, the animal who consigned me to the peanut-crunching masses. I won't rest until his skull cracks beneath my foot.
Sorry to burst your bubble, but Pontius is already dead.
Dead? Dead and dead for good? Never to rise again? You're very certain? Well, I would have loved to see him collapse to dust myself. But your assurance is most satisfactory. With my head back on my shoulders and my foes defeated, I owe you a large debt of gratitude, my friend. Here is my pledge to you then. Your enemies from now and forevermore shall be as my own.
Nice.
Call me when you
Making
will,
friends with the
where
zombie.
you will, and I will fight beside you. I'm dying to try out my right hook, now that I've got arms again after all. Until we meet again, Source Hunter.
Alright. So is that when we get the reward? What is going on? I can't talk to him. Oh, there we go.
It was Source that drove Pontius mad, yet it is Source that has kept Nick alive to fight his old foe.
Though we are sworn to eliminate it, there is more to Source than simple evil.
And since we play sorcerers in the sequel, I'm pretty sure you're doing a bang-up job.
Indeed. The Academy taught us far from all there is to know about this strange magic.
Okay. Let's go back to the North Gate. So let's see if we got our reward from doing that. Summon Nick. Yes. Ah, that's great. Who should I have learned this skill? Should I put it on Eve? Like, Eve is a warrior, so she's never gonna have summoning magic. Maybe I should put it on her? Bear's always gonna have ranged DPS to do. Jahan will always have something to do. He'll eventually have summons. I feel like Eve would be the right choice. Save game, just to make sure it doesn't say this is a bad idea for some reason. Summon Nick in a 15 meter radius for 30 seconds. I like the summoning animation of weird runes around her feet.
I am one again. Command me, my friend.
It's pretty rad. I can't select him directly, I guess, when we're not in combat. Okay, well, we've got Summon Nick the Zombie now. Alright.
Beyond these walls.
That's done with that class.
Be vigilant.
Grieving Orc. We killed that guy. Expedition Church. Also, the lighthouse, that's right. We sent the ghost back to the lighthouse and we haven't been back there yet. So I believe that is this way. There's the lighthouse. So while they're running there, just to recap, we found the ghost of a guy in the lighthouse who admitted that he had turned the lighthouse off because he thought his woman was cheating on him in this boat, and it made the woman's ship crash on the rocks and they all died. And we found her ghost down in a cave, and we're like, oh yeah, we met your boyfriend's ghost. He's like, he feels bad that he killed you. And she's like, he what? And she's like, meet me back at the lighthouse. So we're back at the lighthouse. So let's see what they're up to.
Desdemona, my love, I should have known you would never betray me. I should have known your love to be as constant as the sky. Madness took hold of my heart, and with razor nails scratched murderous intent into its depths.
That's a lot of poetry for my bad for killing you.
And yet, look at us now. Not even death could impede our reunion. I beg of you, my love, forgive me. With but a word, you can heal my heart, efface the scars that lunacy left there. Forgive me, my wife, my own. Forgive me.
He freaking killed you. I wouldn't forgive him.
You've heard the whole story by now. Perhaps you can help me settle my mind. Half of me is furious, and the other half is utterly enraged. What do you think of my murderer husband?
I think you're under no obligation to forgive your own murderer.
Desdemona is under no obligation to forgive her murderer, no matter how sorry he may be.
Agreed. No one ought to feel compelled to forgive the fiend who snatched his or her life away.
Mukluk the Unforgiving.
Right you are. This cur
Heartless
deserves no
+1.
more of my forgiveness than the devil himself. Away from me, for good this time.
I have sowed, and heartbreak I must reap. Come, eternity. Let loneliness be thy instrument of torture.
I'm waiting because I haven't gotten any XP yet.
Rack.
Trying to see if anything's going to happen after he's done talking.
I, blackest of souls, deserve. For it was love itself that I yielded to the waves.
I worry about seeing you in the next life, but I'm certain you alone will be banished to hell.
Oh.
Goodbye forever, butcher.
There we go. 2100. Excellent.
Ends the lesson.
Let's see.
The one you think loves you the most.
That simply isn't true, my friend.
As soon as Cecil
Janet would
pays
never betray me.
Mendius.
And the bond between us is
Christian
deep as
Church.
the sea beyond these
Regions
cliffs.
where Marissa. I don't know where Marissa is. Okay. At this point, without like looking around town and scouring for NPCs that I don't know their immediate location, the next thing I think I could do is head east from town toward the Bernie lava area and start adventuring. Don't think my fire magic's going to help. Oh man, if they're burning undead, my fire magic and my poison magic's not going to help much. Muck's just going to be dropping rocks on people. Let's see. Wait, where is that? Ah, that's by the barracks. Okay, I know where that is. I went back to play Arcalash earlier today. I keep trying to move the map around ahead of my character because of playing this game. It doesn't work. Let's see. Okay, here's the... Oh, back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. They're hiding in the flames. There's baddies over there.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Yeah, I would imagine so. Can we start the fight by putting out some of that fire? Oh, they got weakness from the rain. Interesting. Oh, that's lava. Lava, like, kills you on contact or full heals any fire creatures on contact.
Oh, I could do with a cold drink.
Alright, hope it was the right choice to start the fight now. Summon Nick. And summon the spider. This poison and fire is no good on these, and I already dropped the rock. How is summon in Divinity 1? Very different. Sorry, you asked that question minutes ago and I missed it. By the way, I added a command. If you type exclamation muck read, it pings me. It makes a noise. In the sequel to Divinity, summoning, it simply was its own school of magic. In this game, there's no summoning school of magic. It's just every school of magic has a few summoning abilities in it. So, like, you know, the summon spider is a geomancy summon. Summon fire elemental is a pyromancy ability. You know, stuff like that. However, geo is the lowest one, the lowest level one to get a summon. I think the next one is Witchcraft, gets like a summon undead. Oh wow. That was a water staff shot, so I think it did... Oh, I can't tell. It hit him for 192, and it says it's supposed to do 88, so yeah, I think it did almost double or more than double damage. These things must be super weak to water, which would make sense. Alright. Oh my gosh!
Abandon your flesh.
I don't wanna. Oh my. Nick is gonna die before he gets to do anything. Nick! Oh. Muck got hit with a burning arrow. And Nick got killed before he got to do anything. Alright, if I If I charge, I'm gonna take damage for every foot of fire I run through. Alright, we knocked him down. Oh, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't even see this guy here. Let's see. I could drop a boulder on these two, but there is a risk of the oil from the boulder catching fire, and then they take a lot of fire damage, which would just heal them. So I'll just heal myself. Back up. Let's do... Let's move forward a bit. And do ricochet. Should hit 3 of them. Nice. Very nice. Okay. This guy's wet. Can I freeze a burning skeleton? That is the question. Alright, that one's wet. Let's see if we can... Nice! Stunned it. Alright, so he loses a turn. That's perfect. Ow. Yep, see, it's healing to full as it runs through the fire. Oh wow, 106. Good hit.
I feel better already.
Okay. There's a water barrel there. Would not mind breaking that as well. Oh, it didn't break it. It did damage to both of them though. Alright, let's do Farseer on self to increase her hit chance, which is abysmal most of the time. 83%. Yeah, I got a kill. Okay. Let's do rain again. Put out the fire on this guy.
In the rain, nobody can see you cry.
Jahan, you continue to be creepy AF.
In the rain, no one can see you cry.
It worked. I just froze a burning skeleton. Not sure how that worked. So does the summon get stronger the more points you have in the School of Magic, since there's no summon like US 2? It's actually interesting. The way they do it in this game... let me go to the skills here. It's like Aerothurge. If you look at it, it says level 1 will allow you to learn 3 Novice, 0 Adept, and 0 Master skills. Which means once you've learned 3 Novice skills, even if you learn one you don't like that much, you can't learn any more until you put more points in it. So you actually don't want to learn spell books that you think are useless. Like, I'd probably never use this, but I'll learn it anyway. You don't want to do that in this game. Then, the cooldown of those spells gets shorter based on your intelligence. So you stack int, and the cooldown of Summon Spider goes from 6 turns to 5 to 4, and I don't know how much shorter it gets, but it's like that. Let's cripple him. Nice. So it's like you just need enough, from what I understand, you just need enough points in Geomancy to get Summon Spider, and then you can stop. And then pour points into int to reduce the cooldown. And the strength of the spider, it levels up when you level up. That's it. Let's see. Let's bless her, because we don't have much else to do right now. This increases her hit chance by 30%, I think. Yeah. Yeah, they do it differently. Oh, critical! 128, very nice. Alright, this is the water staff, so it should hit like a truck on this thing. Yep. Yup. That one's crippled, so it should have hardly any action points. I can't freeze that guy, because he has weak, but he doesn't have the wet debuff. He's not wet. I didn't do it for him. Nice! 236 crit. Okay.
Aching like a cake.
$52. 48. Alright, he's got the wet debuff now, so I am going to try Shocking Touch. Nice, he's stunned. And let's just do a one-shot. Or a staff shot. God, this is so much damage on these things. You know what? I want to see something that I'm not trying before. Jahan, melee it. It does do water damage. Okay, I have not done a staff melee hit this whole game. I'd always use the ranged attack. I wasn't sure if the melee hit did physical or if it did whatever element it was associated with. So now that I'm not in combat, I can show you. If I mouse over Summon Spider, just look at the blue text. It says, you know, cooldown is 6 minus 2 turns thanks to high intelligence. And like when I first learned Fireball, it actually took 9 action points to cast in combat, but then it said 9, and then it said 7 plus 2 due to low pyrokinesis. And then I put 1 more point into pyrokinetic, and it became 7, which apparently is the minimum for it. And its cooldown is 8 minus 1 due to high intel. So it hints that if I keep stacking int, it will the cooldown will keep going down. But as far as the power of the spell, I don't know if that changes at all. Alright, is there any more baddies in this fire area? Alright, Jahan, I need you up front. So hopefully we don't run into any enemies that have teleport, because if they drop me on one of these lava squares, I just instantly lose people. It is over. Alright, let's go out here and go around. Tap the quick save key because we killed one group. We're almost level 8.
Feeling hot under the collar.
Alright, there's at least 2 enemies here. Do rain again to put weakness on them.
I'm warmest. Fresh off the Legion.
Okay. Nice, knockdown. Summon the spider just for distraction. Cost of skill kind of turned me off from this game, like I could do one skill my turn was over. Yeah. I mean, from level 1, it's kind of like that. Like, with her right now, I can do 2 autos or 1 special skill. But it also varies on what you're swinging. Like, a dagger takes 2 action points to use. A bow takes 4, a crossbow takes 5, but a crossbow has a longer attack range than a bow. So that's what that extra point of AP pays for, sort of. Nice! Bear Daughter just leveled. Okay. Is this the guy that's in combat with us? I can't tell. Yeah, it is. Alright, we gotta make sure this thing walks around the lava or he's gonna get 1 hit killed. Oh my gosh, he's fired an explosive arrow. Spider immediately loses 2/3 of its hit points. Summon Nick the Zombie! Oh god, look at the bar at the top. Nick just aggroed more. Nick, no! Oh man. Shoot. One more. Oh man. I'm gonna be using a lot of AP just to move. Tell you what though, after playing